So pleasant. Good afternoon from Liberia. This is Wiz TV, and we are basically here on the Duala to Freeport Road project. If you are just joining us, we'd like to welcome all of you to this live broadcast, and it's a very great pleasure to be on here this afternoon in Liberia. It's very sunny in as much as we are in the rainy season. Okay, so we want to make sure that we are live on all of the designated platforms. Okay, so we are live, and then we like to welcome all of you to this live broadcast as we take a tour of this road project. We are basically gonna, bring you full analysis and the current look of the project here from the view that we have. So again, I'd like to welcome all of you to this live broadcast. This is Wiz TV. We are live on Facebook at Wiz TV. We are also live on YouTube, Wiz TV, and we are live on Wiz Online Television as well. So all of the happenings are all right here, and we do have a funeral that is taking place as well on our page. So that is not the issue. But again, like we are going to make sure that we can bring you all of the happenings in terms of um, what's exactly going on with this road project. So my name is William McGill. Uh, we want to make it our business to be able to, you know, inform you, the public out there, in terms of these happenings and every other thing in terms of government development, in terms of the progress of the government as well, and making sure that we can be able to give all of all of the right information. So again, like I said, we are here on this road project. The last time we were here was very close to 5 months when the project kick off. So we want to bring you progress of the happenings here from this road project. So this is Wiz TV, and my name is William McGill. So we taking our camera to exactly where the basic work is being done. So if you look on this side of the road, it is already paved with the storeman of drainages. The last time we were here and streamed from this Duala road project was the point where exactly you had the contractors constructing drainages on this side of the road. So we have the half side you see there is exactly where the pavement have been done, and this is exactly where we at, and is the whole pavement of the road project. So as we progress, you'll see things that have been done in terms of the level of development that is taking place here with this project. So this is Wiz Online Television, live from the Duala Road project. We have the contractor who's making area for it. So we have some part of the road that has already been grilled Someone would say greater in the Liberian way. And also, the installation of drainages, I'm very sure, will take place on this side of the project. And I've been informed where the vehicles I see here, the contract is is headed by the MDMC, which is one of the locally contracted engineer company usually used by the government of Liberia through the National Road Funds and the Ministry of Public Works. So we will take you through the project, making sure that we can give you bit by bit happenings in terms of the level of development here at the site. So while we were on our way here, we also witnessed the uh, Japanese contractor who have come to also construct the road reaching from the Freeport belt up to uh, uh, the bridge. And exactly, exactly, this is how it is. As you can see, cement being catched in order to construct drainages, so giving the road uh, some level of good water system. So the contractors are basically working, making sure that the project is taking place with a machine. That's the machine right there. Is carrying on the how you call the caching process. And like I said, the last time we were here, it was on the right side of the roadway I faced, head towards Freeport of Monrovia. If you know the route leading to Freeport of Monrovia from Duala, was exactly where the contractors were basically carrying on their level of work. Now we have the machine uh, for the caching process is being done, and gradually we already have the right side from Duala headed to the Freeport belt being laid off by the contractor MPMC, and they are now making sure uh, they can basically cache the drainages before starting with the pavement of the next side of this project. So, like I said to you, the last time we were here was exactly uh, uh, the timing we had the contractors, laying off drainages on the right side. And exactly right now, as you can see from afar, you have contractors uh, carrying on the caching process, after which they'll have culverts being placed into the drainages or the system they are creating for the drainages. And basically, right after that, we will see some level of pavement. As you see where vehicles are passing, is exactly being paved smooth in terms of traffic congestion, in terms of uh, how people gonna move about with their daily activities is something that is taken into consideration as this this process goes on. So you have contractors there making sure that the work is done thoroughly and basically uh, bringing up to speed with the level of work they are to carry on. So, like I said, we will run you through, and this is currently where the contractors are, starting with that side of the catching work, and later on, I'm sure where we are, there's no drainage system here right now. So we not sure that this will be left alone because out of the right side of the road where we face is exactly well paved and do have a perfect drainage system in terms of rain, like we are currently in the rainy season. So we have right on top of the bridge where we have the train track is exactly where we are. So all here have been cleared off by the contractors, and as we go ahead, you see these two stakes being placed. Uh, I think I don't think, but this is where exactly they were used for the drainage system of this project. So this is Wiz Online Television and Wiz TV. We are coming to you live from the Freeport to Duala Road Project. The next time we will be bringing you a live broadcast, maybe from the uh, St. Paul Bridge to Bomi Road Corridor, where we've been told that there's a lot of progress being made with that project. Road connectivity in our country is a major thing. So this is also a placement earmark. As you can see, there's a lot of water, and like I said, this side of the road is already paved and being used as a two-way. Want to go out, want to come into Duala for commuters, for vehicles to enter and leave the Duala belt. So this is why we are the best in online reporting. We bring you all of these coverages, making sure that we can basically give to you all of the daily happenings. So we also see a fire service vehicle as going. I'm not really sure there's an emergency because it's not as speedy. Just try to put us serene to have, the serene issue in our country is normal. And if I say it's normal in the sense that almost everyone, even an unofficial vehicle, will have a siren on, even if there's traffic or not that much traffic, just to, okay, like I said, that's a private vehicle blowing a horn that's similar to a siren. So this side of the road where you see vehicles apply is exactly where it have been paved by the contractors, the MDMC contractor that's been contracted to construct the road project. And if you take a look as well, you also see that there's a lot of sand being produced off this project. What I mean is that basically you have community dwellers making use of this. Some might like to use the sand to, commercialize it, and this will also be used for drainage. And this side of the road is already paved by the MDMC. So this is exactly a great initiative there by the government of Liberia. This road was really, really deplorable. It was something that you could imply easily as a commuter or a commercial uh, vehicle operator. But now that the project is in progress, we do have works being done and some level of progress being made in terms of how the project is going on and how well the project are going to continue. So, like I said, contractors back there are laying off with the issue of the drainage system, which is essential and very important for road construction in Liberia. The issue of drainage system is one thing that end up messing the road project and the road system in our country, and we end up having a flooded road. So because of this, we basically uh, have to have a perfect drainage system From all indication in terms of the drainage system on the road here, what I can see is that there's some level of great drainage system being placed on the first pavement of this road project. And I can say for free that with the level of the drainage system being placed here, it shows that during the rainy season, we might not have a flooded road as compared to the Freeport belt that is usually flooded during the course of the rainy season. So this is Wiz Online Television, and we are coming to you live from the uh, Freeport to Duala, Duala to Freeport belt, however you want to call it. It's exactly 13 minutes up to 4, and we thought it was to bring you progress of the road. And this is exactly how the combined road is about a local contractor engineer company, and this is a 4-lane road, locally uh, contracted 4-lane road. So we're making sure to bring you progress. Like I said, the next time we'll be live on any road project. We'll be coming in from the St. Paul Bridge to the Bomi Belt, where we've been told that there's a lot of progress on that road project. But right now, like we reported earlier on a few months back about this project, that at the kickoff stage, we show you the level of work that was being done, and now we are back to also make inquiries on the level of progress being made. So this is exactly the level of progress being made on this road project initiated by the government of Liberia. And this place was very, very deplorable. I can say that to you for free. It was very, very deplorable. We rode on this road for so many occasions, on so many instances. We had to struggle in terms of passing through this route. But right now, it's not that even easy. Initially, it was also a 2-lane road, but right now it's not that easy. So, do you actually think the government is making progress with road connectivity? The Unity Party government is making progress with road connectivity. That's a question we are posing out there to you. Or do you think there's more needs to be done by this government in terms of road connectivity? Do you think so? So this is the level of progress being made on this road. This is the level of progress being made, and we can simply see that this initiative came into fruition on the current leadership of President Joseph Boakai. So this is we Stevie coming to you live from the Duala to Freeport road corridor. Like I said earlier, during this live broadcast, we also witnessed um, the contractors from Japan onto the Duala to Baton Bridge corridor, and we saw some assessment being made, some figures being put together to make sure that everything is intact to kick off the project, and in making sure that everything is intact, the engineers are on ground to make sure. I'm not seeing any system of drainage. I think for this side there's no drainage system, but the road is paved into full lane, locally paved full lane road. And I think it's best known to the contractor and the agreement entered into the contract about the government of Liberia and the NDMC contractor. So we do not see a drainage on our left hand of this road per where we stand, but we also see a drainage system on the right hand of the road. So this is it. This is Reese Online Television. This is the level of progress being made so far in terms of rural connectivity here in Liberia, especially in Montserrat County, Monrovia. And we are here in the Duala belt, making sure that we can bring you all of the happenings and all of the progress being made. Thanks for watching and keep following Wiz TV. My name is William McGill. You have a blessed Thursday afternoon from Liberia.